right, welcome. I'm back. I'm back at doing whatever I needed to do. Yeah, it's been a while. I don't like to hold my microphone a lot, but since I'm not playing any games today. Why not just hold my microphone like this and act like a complete idiot, right? So yeah, I'm back. It's my microphone. Is that microphone really good? It's like should be not loud, but I want to talk about war games. Because I'm a big wrestling fan, and yeah, let's start with the war games. Um, I had a lot of fun watching war games. That was probably probably a really good. Let's start with the women's war games match. Survivor Series Wargames was overall really good. Like it was that good. It was really good. Like a really good war games pay per view. I thought it was fantastic. Honestly, like it was really good. Um, yeah, let's start with the women's war games. That match, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun watching the women's war games. I thought that was pretty cool. There are almost 40 minutes. Wow, like 40 minutes. That's the time that they needed, right? I loved. I think it started off with Bianca Belair and Dakota Kai. Real Ripley really did show her features. It's really great to see her wrestle again. It's really great to see her wrestle again for Real Ripley. Like it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Also, I do like Nikki Cross as well. Nikki Cross was being crazy, as always, and that was awesome. And what else? Mia Yim. I wish she did something but good. There was a cool ladder spot where Real Ripley just, like did that, like the shows in a sleeper hold, and then like, I think it's like I forgot, like a sleeper hold, and then she's like, it's like something, I forgot what it was called, but yeah, and then she threw her back to the ladder. That was also a good one. Another thing I really liked was Nikki Cross doing the dive, getting started. That was great. Another thing I really liked. What else happened? Oh yeah. Io Sky doing the moonsault. That's a tradition at this point. At this point, that has to be a tradition of war games. Whenever Io Sky is in the war games, he has to do the moonsault off of the steel cage of the cage. That was a great match. Really great one. One thing I also liked was obviously Nikki Cross, like I think like Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss, and this is why I really love Triple H regime. Like as Triple H being like the boss, he knows that long term booking. Like he knows how to book long term, and I really like that. I really like when they acknowledge the past and did a lot of things cool, and I really like that. Triple H did a really wonderful job with that, where you like what's it called? Obviously like acknowledging the past, right? Like not every character, not like it's not like wrestlers have 5 seconds of memory, right? With a like a goldfish, right? So at least they acknowledge that they, Alexa Bliss betrayed Nikki Cross. So that was a good touch. I really like that, and hopefully we get more storyline for that. Yeah, there's some spots that were like a little weird in here and there, but the best moment has to be the ending, where what's her name? Dakota Kai did like a K. I mean, excuse me, Bianca Belair did a KOD on Bailey onto the cage. So it was like on the side right there, and it just KOD'd her. And Becky Lynch was probably the most scariest dive I've ever seen, because let's face it, Becky Lynch was injured. Becky Lynch was injured, right? And Becky Lynch was injured, and she just came back, and she just did a top of the cage, and I thought that was pretty scary. Like, dude, I do not want to see her injured again. She just came back, but this match was overall good. There's some few spots that kind of botched a little, and sometimes the weapons, they didn't get to use a lot of weapons, which it was a shame. It was a shame that they didn't use. They didn't use a lot of weapons that I wish I could have seen. Yeah, and also there was only 5 matches. By the way, there's only 5 matches to the War Games, and that was great. It all the time it needed. It has all the time it needed, because 2 War Games match, right? It's probably long, right? I'm gonna put my microphone down, because my hands are. Oh, my arm is like killing me from holding it, so I'm gonna have to do it like this. If you're gonna hear the laptop, I'm sorry. Another thing I wanna talk about is this match was like a 3.75. Like, yeah, there's some spots I wish they did. I wish that some spots did something more, like use a lot of weapons or some few missed spots in here and there. But yeah, I do like the heel getting the advantage, so that, you know, the babyface will like be like, oh my god, the ultimate comeback of the century, you know. I really like that about that. Moving on to AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. That was wrestling, Victor. That was wrestling. AJ Styles versus Finn Balor was wrestling, Victor. That singles match was wrestling. Thank God, no interference. Triple H knows. Okay, Papa H knows. Papa H knows that you shouldn't be having a distraction finish. No, it's just a finish. It's a clean finish. AJ Styles looks beaten up. Finn Balor also looks beaten up. I think the lower back got in, like, it was super red, and AJ Styles' chest was like really red. Like, come on, that was really good. That match was really good. Another thing I wanna point out is that this is his first win since 2019 with Humberto Carrillo. What did AJ Styles do with Humberto Carrillo? What match was that on a paper of a premium live event? Oh, it wasn't Crown Jewel? That was his last win? What did they have? What was their match? Like, what was the story behind that match? That was weird. That was pretty weird. That's a weird match, but AJ Styles never won after 2019. Wow, that is crazy to hear that. So this is AJ Styles' first win. Finally a win for AJ Styles for his premium live event. It was really good. Thank God no one interfered. That was wrestling right there, but the crowd was dead, dude. The crowd was dead. Like, obviously, they just watched War Games. They got excited, you know, and obviously they got to take a break. Yeah, this match was absolutely banger. I thought it was great. I thought AJ Styles finally won. This was a 4.25 out of 5 stars. Like, that match was great. AJ Styles versus Finn Balor was a 4.25 out of 5. It was straight up wrestling. It was really great. I thought it was great. And I thought it was really great. And let's go to the next match. This was the lowest point of the match, I would say, because again, I really want to get into it. I really want to get into Ronda Rousey versus Shotzi, because Shotzi again is a really I think both of them are really talented wrestlers. I know Ronda Rousey, is sloppy. Sometimes I don't understand her gimmick at all, but it was but thank God it was a really short match because it didn't need to go that long. It says 7 minutes. I think it's fine for Ronda Rousey and Shotzi. So had a Shayna Baszler. I thought Shayna Baszler wasn't gonna be at the ringside, but she was. Obviously, screw around, but hopefully we get Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler being a tag team and have an actual tag team name. That's the problem with women's tag team division. They don't have any tag team names. They just go by with Shotzi and Raquel Rodriguez. It's like, come on, have an actual tag team with the chemistry. Why can't women tag team have any chemistry? But yeah, Ronda Rousey obviously won, and I predicted that she would win because no way Shotzi's gonna win, right? No way. Shotzi, an underdog who just got a #1 contenders match. Okay, but yeah, that was a really weird match. Again, that was the lowest point of the match. The only cool spot that I see was where she was on top of the barricade and jumped onto Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler onto the fans, and that was hilarious. That was such a hilarious moment. I laughed. It was a very goofy one. It was definitely very goofy, I might say. Yeah, that was an interesting spot. There's again, I feel like there's so much like missed spots here and there. There's like there's like nothing happened at all. By the way, nothing happened. Like, how do you say this? It's like not really cool moment. Not really much of a cool spot that happened. Like, you see, like what I'm talking about? Like, nothing really happened at all. So like, it was pretty weird. Like, what was the point of that, right? What was the point? I mean, there was a story, so I agree that there was some kind of story that happened where she was the underdog of this whole thing, right? Like, this match, the match was like, this match was. Like, nothing cool happened, honestly. I mean, I wish I could get into this match. I thought I stopped you, vibrator. Vibrate phone. But yeah, yeah. She won by submission. Obviously, she tapped out. They need to find something cool, honestly. They need to find someone who can beat Ronda Rousey, because I don't think she's, like, as a heel. I mean, she's good at heels, but I don't think she's good at, like, doing what, like, not even that cool, not even that good. But yeah, that was not good. It wasn't a good match. Let's see, what's the next match? Oh, the triple threat match. That match was probably the best match. That's not a War Games match. You know what I mean? Like, that match was great. I liked Austin Theory. There was this weird moment where Austin Theory had a Beyblade commercial at the back of the Tron. I was like, are you kidding me? That was pretty awkward. That was so awkward. That was probably the most awkward thing that happened. Was there was a Titantron, this huge Tron at the board. It was at the back, and I was like, that was supposed to happen. That thing was supposed to happen. You're telling me that was supposed to happen? Yeah, that was supposed to happen, right? Like with the Titantron, and then there was like a Beyblade commercial. Like I feel like Triple H knows too. Triple H knows that people are gonna say, "Oh my God, Austin Theory is getting buried." Like that was pretty weird. That was pretty weird. I would say, yeah, that was a pretty weird way to do that. But again, Austin Theory, again, the cash in should have been handled well, I guess. But I know he had his reasons, and he has his really good reasons where Roman Reigns exists, and then the Bloodline exists, so he can't go there. He can't cash in because every time he cashes in, he like gets banged up so much. I'm like, yeah, it makes sense, I guess. Like, it really makes sense though. Like, if you think about it, like Austin Theory cashing on Roman and actually winning, it is unbelievable, right? Like, no one believes that Austin Theory is gonna cash in and actually win the Money in the Bank, right? But yeah, Austin Theory, it's a little rocky start, but the match was awesome. Bobby Lashley versus Seth frickin' Rollins and Austin Theory. Now that's probably one. I mean, this is probably the best match of the night in terms of not being a War Games match. And there's only five. Again, there's only five matches, so it did well. It was only like 14 minutes, which was very interesting because I thought it was a little bit longer, but yeah, triple threat matches are fun despite having a lot of triple threat matches. Oh yeah, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Anyways, that match was like fire, dude. Like, I really like Austin Theory. Seth Rollins was great. Again, I like the spot where he did like a leap, like he became Mario. The crazy thing is he became Mario, and did like a he did like this thing where he's like, where like he did like the leapfrog like a Mario, and then curb stomp Bobby Lashley. I really like that spot. Austin Theory hitting them with the stare. Like, this is the Austin Theory that I like. I really like that Austin Theory. He's great. He's a really good. He is gonna be a megastar on the Triple H. I feel like I'm gonna say this because I think he's great. Bobby Lashley dominating. I mean, I like the the two hurt locks that he did. One of them, I think Seth Rollins or Austin Theory. I don't know who it was, but Austin Theory, I think, looked like an inflatable arm playing two man. It was like, oh, like that, where like two. That was a crazy spot where like Bobby Lashley did like the hurt lock on both wrestlers. That was crazy. The finish was crazy as well. I really like the ending where it's just sudden, right? Like, I like sudden like pinfalls, right? I really like it. It's just, again, a match of the night in terms of what's it called? In terms of non-War Games match, right? So I give this like 4.5 out of 5. The Titantron kind of ruined it. I mean, it's not even the match itself that wasn't bad, but I feel like there was yeah, this match delivered. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's for the United States champion. Beautiful. It's for the United States champion. It was for the United States champion. That's what makes it better, right? Because it's a mid-card title on a premium live event or pay-per-view premium live event. Great. It was a great match, and the main event of War Games. Oh my God, that was good shit right here. That was the main event: Bloodline versus the Brawling Brutes and Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre. Now, first of all, Kevin Owens paying homage to the Dusty Rhodes because, as they mentioned before they start, Dusty Rhodes created the War Games concept or the match. So that was great, and that was great homage to Kevin Owens. Another thing I really liked is Roman Reigns sitting down on the cage, right? Like on the place where they had to be in. Like he sat down on a chair. I think he's the first wrestler to do that. The first wrestler in War Games to sit down on a chair. That was pretty fun, hilarious. Again, one of the nitpicks I have, or one of the downfall side I had, is that babyface having advantage. You know how babyface shouldn't be having advantage, because I like heels having an advantage so that they could tell a story, and just like, oh, we're beating the crap out of you, and then like it was a risky move to do, and it kind of paid off, and actually it did pay off, and I really like that. Triple H did like something different for once. Instead of a heel getting an advantage, it's a babyface getting an advantage, because it's kind of like a babyface being a heel, because we all know who we love, Sami Zayn. It was Jey Uso and Butch, I think, that started off this match. Really great, honestly, just wonderful. I really like it, and it just amazing, by the way. Butch, Pete Dunne, whatever you want to call him nowadays, breaking Jey Uso's finger, and then like the next person who was about to come out was Jimmy, but Roman Reigns says, nah, Sammy, you go. Like the body expression, the body language, we all like, you don't need to like, you just need to look at it and know what they're feeling, right? That, again, Sami Zayn was really great. Sami Zayn trying to help out Jey Uso, and then Jey Uso's like, nah, I don't like you. Like that, the storytelling, just beautiful. This was the beautiful. So obviously there was a reason why it was just like, no, it was Ridge Holland that came out first, right? It was Butch and Jey Uso. Ridge Holland comes in, and then Sami Zayn. Like it was supposed to be Jimmy Uso, but Sami Zayn came in, and the next one was, I believe, was Drew McIntyre came out. Drew McIntyre was beast. I do like. The next came out Jimmy Uso, and they were like Jey Uso and Sami Zayn having like a argument. Like I think Jimmy Uso was like bringing out tables, and then like and they're like stop. Jimmy was like, stop it, no, don't argue right now. And it was, that was such a great storytelling. It's just such a good shit. That's just a good shit right there. Just great storytelling. And then I believe out came next was Solo Sikoa. Yeah, Solo Sikoa came in, and I was like, God damn, he is a beast. Oh, like Kevin Owens came out, and then Solo Sikoa, right? Oh my God, like Solo Sikoa, Kevin Owens was great, especially with Sami Zayn. What's his name? Solo Sikoa was a beast. I think came out Sheamus, and then the last. And I like Roman Reigns as a final boss character, right? He's like the leader. He's the final boss of this. It was so good, and it was so good. Like it felt intense, like how, like what's his name? The solo, like Roman Reigns coming out and then going into the War Games. Like it was pretty intense. I really like it. So Solo Sikoa was also a beast as well, because I've seen like he does Kevin Owens like super kicks, but he's like I'm hulking up or something, something like that. That match was awesome, dude. Like this match really is a good match. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then like there's some few table spots, and then Roman Reigns spears Ridge Holland. There was a 1D off of it's like an avalanche 1D to Butch, I think. And the final moments, oh my God, the final moment was so good. There was a moment where, like, obviously Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns facing each other one more time, and obviously again with Triple H letting you know that there's a long-term storytelling. I didn't forget about you, and stuff like that. Like, man, that was a good one. right? Like that was some good shit right there. It was about to go down, and then he hit Owens. He hit Roman with a stunner, and then 1, 2, and then 2.9999999 because there was something happened. I really like this part, but what I really liked is that Sami Zayn stopped referee from, and the camera angle was so good, right? Like that was such a good wrestling. It's just good storytelling. Basically, just 1, 2, and then Sami Zayn stops him from, like, actually pinning to 3, and then Kevin Owens obviously had to stare down. Man, everyone was hyped. The crowd was hyped. I was hyped. I was like, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Like, obviously, Sami Zayn being bloodline. Like, at this point, I didn't know. I'm gonna admit, I didn't know what's gonna happen. It's either Sami Zayn betrays Roman or the bloodline, or Sami Zayn betrays Kevin Owens. It was either two. It was a 50-50 chance. Obviously, Sami Zayn, Jimmy Uso, I think. I think it's either Jimmy or Jay. It, like, tried to do a super kick, but Kevin Owens caught it, and then, oh man, Sami Zayn low blows fucking Kevin Owens, and I was like, oh my god, I popped a little. I popped and pooped a little. That was a great match. That was a great spot where, like Sami Zayn low blows Kevin Owens, and then like, I was like, wow. I was like, wow. That match was that spot was awesome. That spot was awesome where like the spot was awesome though. It was really great. Um and then Sammy looked at Roman and it's like finish him off, and then like Zayn and then like Sami Zayn let Jey Uso get the pin, and then a 1, 2, and 3. It went almost 40 minutes, and that's great, and I like that because it's not just short. I thought it was gonna take like 1 hour, right? I thought it was gonna be a 1 hour match, but no, it went awesome, dude. Like I felt it. I felt it. This probably is the best Survivor Series in such a long time. 2015, like this Survivor Series, right, was great, and I hope War Games was a one-off thing so that we have War Games in a separate pay-per-view, separate one. Like we're gonna have a War Games on a separate pay-per-view. I would love to see that. I would love to, like, Wrestle War. Hopefully they call it Wrestle War. Hopefully, so this match was like a 4.75 in turn. 4.5. So Jey Uso pinned Kevin Owens, won. So yeah, I really liked it. So yeah, that so the next pay-per-view, or the next premium live event that's gonna happen is Royal Rumble. So there is no premium live event, main roster premium live event, in what's it called, on December. So we gotta wait until January, but hopefully that's great because I think we need a little bit timed. But the next premium live event, like for WWE, would be NXT Deadline, which is a pretty weird one. The only matches that we have confirmed is Braun Breaker versus Apollo Crews, which I think will be a good match. I don't think so. And there will be like the Iron Survivor Challenge, which is basically, isn't this like, um, it's that WCW Champion Scramble match where like two wrestlers comes in, and then if one comes in, and then whoever gets the most points, right? It's kind of like an Iron Man match, but like it's something different. It's like it's a little weird pay per view or stipulation. It is almost like a champion scramble match, which I can champion scramble match. There you go. Match. Yeah, it's from like whoever like comes in, then when all five enters ring, it's each time a wrestler becomes the team or unofficial and such records are not recorded as official. Whoever is the interim champ once 20 minutes time limit is up will be declared. Yeah, so you gotta like whoever gets the what's it called? Whoever gets the most points win. Hopefully we see that in 2K23. Hopefully we see War Games at 2K23, the next WWE game. I would love to see a War Games match on. Hopefully we see War Games at WWE 2K23. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Survivor Series. I thought the whole show was amazing. I really liked about obviously there's only one match that I did not like, which is Shotzi versus Ronda, and I wish I can, you know, like, you know what I mean. I wish you could we see more like improvements to the women's division, especially SmackDown. So hopefully we get to see like like wrestle like Becky Lynch being in SmackDown and stuff like that. So hopefully we get to see more of that. Moving on to, I believe we're gonna talk about Gundam Evolution. Great. I really want to show you. Wait. I want to get to it. Because Season 2 patch note came in for Gundam Evolution. There was a patch note happened. I'm going to have to relaunch Obra. It's going to happen tomorrow. The maintenance is going to happen tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, so 9 o'clock p.m. PS. It's gonna happen at nighttime, so I'm gonna stream at the 30th. So Wednesday is gonna be the official, you know, new map. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Gundam Evolution now. Hopefully you guys talk about what's it saying. Let's go to. Oh, did they update the website? Oh no, that's just the video. I thought they updated the website. They did not. Let's talk about Gundam Evolution because I really want to talk about it a lot. Browser capture. Alright, let's talk about Gundam Evolution. I really want to talk about it. I am going to do the balance changes first because I think we all want to see what the balance changes is. Um, let's talk about new Gundam. The new um, excuse me, I did not. Let's move that new Gundam. Uh, New Gundam. You know, this one. New Gundam. Again, New Gundam. Let's talk about the beam rifle generals. Yeah, it's the basically a rifle, kind of like how Gundam RX suddenly has it. Fin funnel and remote attack that sends the final enemy in its new Gundam can be given 1 mark for every 2 times it hits an enemy unit with each attack, up to 2 stacks. So, I believe we saw it on the thing where it's like, if you shoot 2 times onto the same enemy, it shoots out 4. It usually like sends out 2 and it hit 2 times. So, and then if you shoot the same person 2 times, the funnels comes in at 4. If you hit 4 shots, it hit like 6 funnels comes in. So it absolutely destroys. It absolutely destroys and shreds. Probably will be an S tier. Let alone because of that, because it does a lot of damage. The Hyper Bazooka, when activated, a new Hyper Bazooka fires in the direction of the reticle while moving a certain distance in the enter direction, which was, again, makes sense. It's basically like a defender who is also really fast, bitch, right? It's a very fast mobile suit, not G maneuver, mobile suit. Even though it's a defender, this is why I like Gundam Evolution over Overwatch. Defenders can 1v1, can move around. It's not slow. All I'm gonna say, it's not slow. It's fast, and I really like that. And then the G maneuver with the fin funnel. That's some really. Again, I think this is gonna be great for. It will be definitely a counter. I think it's gonna be a great counter to. Let me close down YouTube. I don't know why I have YouTube open. It's basically a counter to, especially sniper and range, but it will not be. I don't think it will counter like Exia or Barbatos, which I'll get to Barbatos later on and Exia, but other than that, it also says that there's one fin funnel will automatically attack in the cooldown. Cooldown of the new Hyper Bazooka will also be shortened. Great, love to see it. Hopefully he'll be good. I think he will be good, right? I think he will be an S tier. I believe he will be an S tier character. There, I said it. I think he's gonna be an S tier, right? Moving on to the balance change. Pale Rider, 60 damage to 58, so 2 damage less. Repair Pod, healing is like 120 now instead of 200, and 14 seconds instead of 16 seconds. I don't mind. I actually don't mind this change because I do think the Repair Pod is really easy. I mean, it does take. It already takes a long time, but I don't really mind this whole thing. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna change anything that much, other than that hopefully he doesn't one mag, use one mag to destroy Sazabi, because that's the concern that I have for Sazabi. Zaku to range, he got a nerf or a balance change, or as I like to call it, buff. So basically it means buff and not nerf at the same time. Damage 46 to 48, but the ammo is decreased to 2, so I don't know how it will play out. I feel like it's going to be the same. I don't think he actually changed a lot. It's going to be one of those balance change where they didn't really change anything. It just they think they allowed you to change, but it didn't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's this like some balance change where it doesn't affect at all. It's like, oh, it just stays the same. It's just 2 damage down. And you know what I mean? Like, it's a pretty weird balance change. I don't know. Heat Hawk Slash. So this required to activate the 6,500, 6,800. Again, really not that bad because you can still get it easily. But basically, point required to activate means is basically like the time, like, you know how you shoot, it gives you like the ultimate. You know how in Overwatch it gives you points, or like the ultimate, like if you shoot someone or if you like that, and then it's just like how it works in Overwatch, where if you shoot or kill someone, it gives you like a small boost of the ultimate, kind of like that. It's basically like that. So it's a little bit longer to get the G maneuver, tiny bit longer, because again, he is very powerful. I do think Zakutu range is an S tier, so it's pretty interesting. Barbatos, he got a balance change or a buff, but he mostly got a buff. The longsword, and this is why I really hate longsword, but again, they did decrease the damage, half of it, 400, 800 to 400. Because yeah, you could basically one-shot someone if you directly hit it. But the radius has, I think the range has gone increased, and post-motion delay after use, I believe it's like after you use it. So like, you know how it's like ching, and then it takes a while to, you know, get back to the usual animation. Yeah, it's a little bit shorter. I don't know how I feel though. Like, I don't know if it's a good change for Barbatos. I mean, Barbatos is still annoying, because like, especially if it's a good Barbatos, it's super annoying. I don't think it needed that kind of balance change. And then Alaya Vinana system. I think this one is, again, it's not technically a bad G maneuver. I don't think it's a great G maneuver, but it's just the required points to activate, maybe because, you know, you're basically running away a lot more than actually hitting. So it makes sense for him to like that. Like, I don't think he needed like a very bad nerf, but I don't think he needed a really good buff, right? A down enemy goes to instantly destroyed instead of disabled. Really. And the hit stops, so it's basically the time between, you know, like you go whing and then it stops, and whing and then it stops. I don't know. I don't feel it. I think, in my opinion, I don't feel like, I don't know. It's just all I'm saying is that I don't know. I don't know, dude. Like, Barbatos getting this much balance change, like, I thought he was gonna get a buff, nerf, right? Longsword is incredibly annoying. And I'm gonna go to Sazabi. Shot spread from 4 to 3.3. So basically, he has a shotgun, so the reticle will tell you it's gonna be really short. Due in the part of the environment of higher usage of fighting, the usage range rate with whatever. But basically, it's a lot more short, so you could hit most of the shots with the bullets. Still need a health buff, I think. No, I believe that he still needs a health buff and a shield buff, and shield buff for every unit that has a shield. Pretty insane. But hopefully he can shoot more. Matthews, energy cable. That's the G mover, I believe, is required to have is 7,800 to 9,200. Although the unit does not have a major problem, as the unit has a not high number of powerful. Excuse me. G maneuver, about 4.3 per 10 minutes. So we will adjust the number to be on par with turn A. So it's gonna be so long. So it takes 10 minutes. If 9,200 takes 10 minutes, my God. One ass. So you gotta be shooting at every character like a lot of times. Like, I mean, it is somewhat powerful. The G maneuver gives you a health, like a boost, right? But I don't know. Yeah, I mean that means you gotta constantly shoot at other, like at mobile suits all the time, and the turret is very annoying. It's in a diamond above rate range. It ranks second in the usage rate and third in kill death ratio. Wow, I actually did not know that. Its damage and other results are not different from those of other shooting units, but its high HP barrier skills and G maneuvers make it a valuable contribution to team in areas. Yeah, I do think he's powerful. The G maneuver may not be the best, but it's great for pushing away units. Not the best unit, in my opinion. Like, yeah, he's strong with the rocket launcher, but if we're gonna compare it to other mobile suits, I think Dom Trooper's not up there, right, with the A or S. But I do think he's powerful with the trip mines and all that. The armor gun is reduced to 13 seconds. What do y'all think? Is that good? Is that a good balance? I mean, it's really not that big of a nerf that he got. I don't think he needs a nerf, but I don't think he needs a buff. I think he's perfectly balanced in my opinion, especially with the G maneuver. It's not meant to be killing. It's about pushing away the objective, especially on Harbor. Harbor is so good on that. Turn A Gundam. I don't know why he needs a nerf. Time until grabs occurs 0.42 to 0.5. It was difficult to avoid when it was done at close range, so this time until it is triggered has been extended to make it easier to. Why would you do that? Isn't he supposed to be this character where if you get too close to him, it's a bad luck. You're doomed, right? Isn't that the intention of the throw? Is like to punish you for going too close to turn A. Isn't this what it was supposed to be about? Don't know why they did that. Bop missile, multi-lock damage. Oh, so it's basically when you hold left click instead of right click when you're not aim down sight. That's probably what I should have said a long time ago, but that's what it means. The damage is multi-lock damage is 18 to 21. I mean, it's gonna be increased. The damage to disabled unit is 30. I did not know that it was 30. So we're revising that to 21, the same as normal damage. Which will be made to enable more damage. So yeah, there's a concentrated fire mode and the multi. That's what I call it, the aim down sight mode. And it's basically a single lock mode, you know. And I like that. It's a really good balance because it encourages more people to use the multi lock, and you know, I think it's great. Gundam Exia. GN's beam saber. Hit stop 0.08 to 0.05. The hit stop during Trans Am was a bit much, so we're adjusting it to be same as the GN sword and short blade rotating slash. GN sword Russian slash. If cooldown if cancelled 3 seconds forward, we will increase the. Wait, update 1128 on incorrect description in the GN beam saber. What was this before? The hit stop during Trans Am was a bit too much. Yeah, this is only activated during Trans Am, right? With the G maneuver. Same as GN sword and GN short blade. When canceling it, oh, I didn't know you could cancel it. Oh, okay. So it can be activated too easily with little risk when canceling it as well. Quick step to 12 seconds. You get that so easily. I don't know. It has to remove quick step. He needs to remove quick step. He has 3 dashes. His literal kit is fucking 7 dashes in total. 7 dashes in total. Marisa, you see, certain the post motion delay when a sidestep cancel is not used after the beam play. Look, I did not unlock Marasai or Exia, so or Mahira, so I don't know what that means. But whatever that case, if that's good, that's good. If it's bad, it's bad. Mahiro, detection range for explosion 20 to 180. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a really big radius to like detect. We aim to improve its damage performance and its suppressing power in tight spaces by extending the sensing range for detonation. Oh wow. So you can detect farther now. Hopefully that's a great way to step up though. Daku to melee. Oof. Oof. That's just oof. Again, it's a big oof in my opinion. Just a little big oof. Like that's a big oof in my opinion. Hopefully he gets justice. But unit 1200 HP to 1100 HP. I mean, health this wasn't really much of a problem. Armor gain on activation, so he gets this. So it's gonna be the same, right? Like again, I hate when balance changes doesn't change anything. It just doesn't do anything. Like if you get Zeal's range and 600, it's still the same health number as before. So it really doesn't change much except for the health. Maybe. Guard tackle, cooldown 7 seconds to 9 seconds. That. I mean, I sometimes use it situation, but not really. 8,000 to 8,500. I mean, I do kind of get it easily, but not really. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh man, it's a little mad. It's questionable. It's just what are they thinking? What are they thinking when making this balance? It's just so weird. It's just absolutely so weird. In my opinion. In Season 1, there were many problems with matching and ratings. We have made numerous corrections and updates to the system. We apologize again for any inconvenience that may have caused that to our players. And to adjustment we'll be making in Season 2, we would like to first give you an update on the Season 1 matching situation. The average waiting time for the match was about 40 seconds during high player traffic periods and about 3 minutes during low player traffic periods. Difference between the two teams was less than 100 in about 87% of the matches. In approximately 76% of the matches, the party composition of both teams was the same. Although the overall result showed a certain level of effectiveness, the capture rate difference in party composition was still insufficient. Based on the data obtained, the feedback we received, we will make the following adjustments to the match and rating system in order to more accurate and fair match, appropriate of the rate inflection when winning or losing a match. So many matches with different party composition resulting in dissatisfaction with a different and rate and party composition. The following improvement will be made: revised restriction on party participation in ranked match, adjustment of logic to make it more difficult to party and solo players to be matched. By resolving these issues, we will improve the accuracy of matching with less differences in party composition and also improve your poor player experience for solo players who are paired with some party composition. We have received the following comments regarding rate fluctuations and the result of wins and lose. Complaints about the fact that the higher rated player in the team have a smaller rate increase and larger rate decrease than the other player. I mean, yeah, because not many people play this game, so kind of shame that a higher level or higher rate guys are gonna be paired with. It's gonna take a while to actually get paired with higher rated. Like, it makes sense, right? Like, it's kind of like how Apex Predators, like, Apex Predators, doesn't get doesn't get paired up easily. When there's a gap between the ranks of the two teams at the time of matching, the amount of rate fluctuation is not satisfying. Yeah, I mean, makes sense, right? Like, why is I see gold on my silver levels? I'm gold, right? And I see silver players. You know what I mean? Complaints about the amount of rate fluctuation when a player leaves in the middle of a match and loses. Yep. I would like the rate fluctuation amount to reflect the content of the play in the match. The development team is aware of these comments and issues, and we are currently working on modification for each of the team. We apologize that we are screwing all of them at once, but we will be addressing many points in 1 and 2. Good. Adjustments. We will be changing the required rating to go up in each rank and tier to change values are as follows. Okay, so bronze 4, bronze 3, bronze 2, bronze 1, silver 4. Yeah, it goes up at 200. It goes up by 200. So, yeah, I believe it's like 1,000. I believe it was 1,000. So are they going to reduce the how much we're going to get, like, if you win? Along with this change, the initial rating for new accounts will also be changed. The initial rating will be determined after placement matches are complete. Reinstating placement matches. Placement matches were put hold due to issues, but will be reinstated now that those issues have been addressed. In this new season, players rank joining rank match will first in 5 placement rank. Their rank and tier will be determined after the 5 placement match, so gain access to season rewards. Season rewards, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I know. Season rating reset. So we will be resetting the ratings of all players from Season 1 moving into Season 2. The following are temporary ranks for internal purposes. At the start of Season 2 season, your official rank will be determined after your phase. Based on result on placement, you may end up higher or lower than the temporary rank. So why do I don't think bronze existed. Everyone was silver. Everyone put in silver 2. So if you lose so much that you are bronze, you're gonna be put up to silver 2. They should not be put up to silver 2. Ain't no way. I'm in gold 4, so I'm gonna stay at gold 4. And then silver people will be at silver 1. No wonder the matchmaking is like so weird in rank. I was like, what? No way everyone is silver and they play like this. And I found the reason why is because they're putting people who are bronze in silver so that they can feel special. I'm in gold 4, by the way, so I'm gonna still be in gold 4. Platinum 4 will be in gold 2. Platinum 3, then platinum 2, platinum 1. Yeah, you get the rest. New type will be diamond 4. Very interesting. New modifier for initial rating changes in, yeah. So like how does the rating change work? Apply to the first. In order to help newcomers to the rank match quickly reach the appropriate range, a special correction will be applied to the first 50 rounds. Increase the amount of rate inflection. This correction will not be applied to players who are diamond 4 or higher. This correction will be applied to players who have been playing since Season 1 but have persisted in less than 50 ranked match. Also, matches during the placement will be counted as the first 50 match. I don't think I played 50 rank match. I'm not that desperate to go play rank that much. From Season 2, the parties cannot play rank. Okay, this is the party one. Party restriction. Parties cannot play rank matches together under any of the following condition. The difference between the highest and lowest rated in the party is over 1,000. Okay. Parties of 5 members. There is parties of 5 members. There's a diamond or higher player in parties of 4 or more. We believe. Okay, we'll explain our reasoning for each. At least they explain why they're doing this. Like, why are we doing this? Why is there rank changes? Like, it's so detailed. Look at how detailed it is. It's like a fucking 5-page essay on why we're changing fucking rank. And I like that. And I like how it's more specific. More than you know, I like how it's more specific. I like how it's more. It just makes sense at all. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. We believe that too much of a gap between the rate of, obviously, because it doesn't make sense at all to have a diamond player being a silver lobby. So obviously it doesn't make sense. When a party of 5 plays together, the 6th person is playing solo. It makes it difficult to coordinate with the other team members, making it hard to contribute and often lead to a bad gameplay experience when it's on. Do you think if Apex did this, will people be pissed off? Because that means it'll encourage people to get three people or 1. But if there's no 2, okay, so it can't be a 5. The system was designed to minimize the number of matches between solo players and parties, with only about 12% of the matches playing a solo player with a party. So we decided to make this overall change. I like that change. I actually like that change. It makes more sense. And I'm gonna have to agree, this makes more sense. Parties that includes players in the high rank range has to be treated a special way because it was difficult to evaluate their strengths in the same way as other parties. Makes sense. Obviously, you shouldn't be, parties of 4. Makes sense. We are very sorry that these restrictions limit your freedom to play. It doesn't restrict the limit of my play because when I'm playing with my friends, excuse me, my spit in my mouth. It really doesn't change anything, to be honest. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't change a lot of things. Like it doesn't change at all because I only play casual. I don't know about casuals, but we revise the amount of points gained or lost for victories and defeat. You should see the following cases for more. We replay. The amount of points gained or lost will be smaller compared to season 1. Difference in the amount of rating has been reduced. The amount of change will take into consideration the rating between the 2 teams. The point gain will be significantly boosted, and upon defeat, the point lost will be reduced. Thank you, the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. If someone is, thank you, the Lord, for actually having that, because that was probably the most annoying thing in the entire galaxy, was not having point loss will be reduced. Oh, but what? In an advantaged matchup, if the match is won, point gain will be reduced, and upon defeat, the point lost. I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Like, if you lose to a 5v6, I think it kind of is punishing a little. It shouldn't do that, but this one I like, though. If you lose in a disadvantage, the point loss will be reduced. But I don't like how there's like, oh, but the people who are in 6, I get that, but I do like the one who's in the disadvantage. I don't think the advantage people should get this reduced. Don't you guys think? I don't think this should be like a thing, right? I'm sorry, but I don't think the one that should like here should not exist, but this one should exist. From Masters and up, the amount of points gained was incrementally smaller than the higher the rating. Okay. The party matchmaking logic has been updated to reduce the gap between the party composition of both teams. Just as the matching logic for casual matches, when matching a casual match, we have adjusted the matching that the player with similar player skill will be matched. Okay. I mean, casual. We talked about improvements made to the matchmaking and rating system, and we will continue to monitor ranked matches this season. So further changes and update will be made after announcing in-game data feedback from you. If you can into any issues or frustrated playing ranked matches, do not hesitate to contact us and let us know. Again, they really know. they really do a good job at like trying their best. I mean, I can see that they're trying their best, right? Like, they're not. It's not like Apex, right? It's not like EA respawn for doing that. Matchmaking for casual. Okay, yeah. It's gonna be at 5 o'clock to 9 p.m. So it's gonna be at 8 o'clock for me on Eastern Standard Time to 12 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna play this on Wednesday. Get your butt excited because I cannot play this during midnight. So hold your applause. Thank you. Notice of attention when switching to season pass. This one's new. This is new. I've never seen this one. The current season 1 season pass will be valid until the maintenance scheduled for November 29th at 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And a new season pass will begin after maintenance with the aforementioned update. This pass EXP awarded for completely challenge from November 23rd before the update will not be awarded the new season pass after the update. Okay. Yeah, that was just it. We did talk about this one. Yeah, this one. Is there anything else that I missed? I don't think I missed. Alright, so let's talk about the seasons of Morbius. Oh, Morbius season 2. Release now. It's almost upon us. Almost said Among Us, but I did not say Among Us. PC after November 29th meeting before the, I believe this is February 1st. The new unit, new Gundam. We've seen this. Alright. Colony Trading Post is the map. It has the shutter gimmick and conveyor belt gimmick, which I think a lot of people kind of forgot that conveyor belts was a thing, and a lot of people didn't. Custom match features. Custom match get even more features in season 2 of Mobius. Following features have been added to make custom matches even more enjoyable. A feature, spectator mode. A feature letting you enjoy custom matches. As a spectator, you can change the number of spectators in room settings. Again, this is probably the most interesting. Do we see any change? Oh, I see one. This one. We've never seen this one. I don't think do we have this player icon? We've seen. I think this one's new. That's the new Gundam, so this new. I think that's Amuro right here for charge counter attack. This is the one that we have for the Gundam, the normal one. This is probably new. I think so. Are they gonna change? Oh wait, we see the first season 2 thing right here, like what the thingamajig is. I mean, the HUD didn't change or UI didn't change, which is very sad. I wish we got more. Coach. Set a coach to each team, letting them watch from each team member's perspective. During the game, you can toggle your coach setting. Wow, that's very detailed, honestly. I'm pretty surprised at that. Timeout. This feature lets players pause the game during custom matches. It's in the room settings to use this feature from the options menu. Alright, show or hide the room ID displayed on a room screen. Ah. Custom matches are only available on PC for Season 2. Please wait for updates regarding implementation on consoles. Great. I like I like that. You know, it's more detailed. Unlike Apex Legends. It's more detailed. I like custom matches. Great to just have fun and play the game. You can now change your player name from player info. The first time is free, but subsequent changes will require Evo coins. At least the first time is free, unlike Blizzard, unlike Microsoft, Xbox, because I do not want to buy just because I want to change my fucking username. At least it's first time free though. First time is free, so you have to choose wisely. Change players is only available on PC. Wow, wonderful. Rating, matchmaking, and adjustments. I believe we talked about this on the patch notes. Yep, we did. Distribution of season reward titles with start of season 2 rank and rating from season 1 has been reset. For PC players, we will distribute new titles to season 2 Mobius as rewards based on your final rank results from season 1. Yeah, that's I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, titles, whatever, right? Like, it's whatever. Honestly, is this platinum or silver? That's platinum. So I did not know this, but platinum you get more details. Look at this. Look at the difference between the gold and platinum. The title function is different. It's more detailed. So I guess it's like if you want to see more details, or I don't know what new type will look like, but new type will probably be fantastic. The titles will be applied at your first login during season 2. Choose the title to set from your inventory. From the title player tab, as mentioned previously, players who logged in during season 1 will be getting the special titles sent separately. I heard that they're gonna do like achievements so that you could get playing specific characters, so that you can unlock titles rather than just rank. What was your rank? It's more like achievements, right? So yeah, it's not that bad. I don't think it's again. What else, right? Like, I'm not gonna complain. Season 2 Mobius season pass. Okay, look, let's season pass looking. I think this is Turning Gundam's gun, right? At least the marksman rifle that he used. Well, not bad. Not bad skins here and there. I believe this is the legendary skin you're gonna get. Right. I think you're gonna get the legendary skin. The gold charm, obviously, of course. Player icons, I believe this is the stamp that we've seen on the new on the mission briefing. Where what's season pass? Okay, this season 2. Yeah, we know what battle pass at this point. Season 2 Mobius will includes the legendary unit skin active resonance for a new Gundam up to 990 resonance. So I believe this is gonna be. I like the green accent. Honestly, I like the green accent on that skin, like especially on the air vent and the trademark Gundam. I really like it. Item sets. This is the unit set, right? Where, excuse me, you can unlock units and stuff like that. Yeah, it's really not that bad. It really ain't that bad. Unit unlock, unit skin. I heard a lot of people say this is like a high new skin, and high new basically like, what's it called? The Gunpla. Pretty interesting. Costs $20. Still didn't mention capital issues, which is crazy in my opinion. Thought there was gonna be capital issues that they're gonna acknowledge. Ends at maintenance onward. Notice will be sent before the end date is set. So they still don't have the end date. So we could get this another car. So they don't have the name of the skin yet. They could call it a high new. I'm serious. I'm serious. They should have called this high new Gundam. High new, to reference the Gun Plus. EC Pod. Ooh, this Satsubi skin looks really good. It looks like a PC laptop, dude. It's like my desktop. It's like a desktop. Can we see this? A lot bigger. Let me try this. Gravity Chaos skin. It's really not that bad. Skin is not that bad. It looks cool. I really like it, and I like how the funnels also get it. This one looks cool. I like the black and white. You know what it reminds me of? A TSM skin for Apex. It reminds me of TSM. Like if TSM had a collab with Gundam Evolution, this will be like kind of like that with the TSM logo here and there, like here and then here. Again, it's really not that bad. Not bad skins. Exclusive items. This is the portrait. 2 portraits. This one has the new Gundam logo. I believe this one is a portrait. I think we've seen this too. We have not seen the pixelated one. Okay, so they're not gonna show like what's actually in the hole. We have to look into it. Alright. Royal Vanguard. EC Pods features multiple items such as unit and weapon skins, so this is the golden. Hopefully we get to see more golden skins on other units as well, like ASMR, Dom Trooper. Sazabi, all these different characters. Hopefully we get to see more. I don't think Zakutu range got it. Zakutu melee doesn't. All the paid characters don't have the golden skin yet. Hopefully we see more golden skin characters. Some features item: Barbatos, Sazabi portrait. We have Barbatos portrait. Stamp. Is this? Okay, I can't see it. Can't see this one. Oh, that's Sazabi. He's training. I like how he's training for Sazabi to fight Sazabi. That's hilarious. The player icon was really good. I believe we've seen this, but we have not seen this. Get away image training. Oh, and the MVP Beamhawk. I think it's the one we saw where he does this, and like a cool moment. That looks cool. The following item will no longer appear. City camo. Why is city? Oh, after limit, but those aren't limited though, right? City camo, or probably is. Harold, I'll give it my best. Harold charm. I don't buy anything. I want Gundam. No, Char's. I want to get Char's Zakutu range. Give me Char's Zakutu range, dude. I want to get Char's Zakutu range. But material point exchange item. The Pale Rider space design. I don't think I can see. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, he has a sword. And his shoulder pad is a little bigger, I guess. Like, let's see Pale Rider's comparison. We'll see units. Because it's different, I swear. Look. Yeah, the beam rifle. He doesn't have that sword there. I believe his legs are different. The shoulder pads are different. The arms are. But I do love lore skins, though. I do love lore skins. And this is Barbatos' second form, and I realized that there's 6 forms of Barbatos. 6 fucking forms of Barbatos. And the one we have now is the 4th form, I believe, of Barbatos. Crazy, right? So basically, the difference is his arm and his legs. After may reappear in the future after the period's end. Change due to circumstance. Console version official launch celebration. Why are we getting XPs? There will be in-game event. EXP points are boosted after casual and ranked match, making it easier to gain player levels, increase the amount of different result items. Why are we getting an EXP? Why are we getting an XP boost? I don't want an XP. I don't want any XP boosts. I'm sorry. I had to admit it. I want capital boost. I want ways to earn capitals. I want to get capital points. I don't care about whatever XPs. I just want to get capital points. I just really care more about capital points than XP boosts. Because there's no way I'm getting a capital points. I want capital points. Okay, I want capital points. New services on India, Vietnam, Turkey, Israel, Ukraine, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Costa Rica, and Dominican Republic. Optimize the display of portraits to make them lighter. I did not know that. I did not know it was that dark. I believe that's end of this whole thing. I believe so. Yeah, I think that's it. I believe that's it. I don't think they changed anything at all. Yeah, I don't think they changed anything. I don't think they changed it on Twitter. I don't believe they changed anything. No, they did not change anything for the pickup. Yeah, I don't think they changed anything. Yeah, I don't think they changed anything. Did they change anything on Twitter? Did they say anything about Twitter? New Gundam joins the fray. Yeah. I don't think they said anything. What about the Japanese one? I got player name. I think that's what it's talking about. I mean, custom matches again. The custom match feature isn't really that bad. Oh, look at this! They showed a legendary. This is the Battle Pass skin. In the V Gundam, new Gundam. Let me see full screen. Yeah, really not that bad. It just lights up. I feel like this will be a pay to lose skin. If this game was like this would have been pay to lose. You could see a lot. That's a hilarious skin though. Yeah, it really isn't that bad skin. The gun also glow ups as well. It comes with the gun that glows up. It's the high new one, right? Oh, the skin is called Another Code. The default is not bad. This is from the not bad. Okay, it's showcasing their abilities. Yeah, you right. Yeah. I mean, it's cool, but wish we got more advertising in the global one than Japan. They could have showed this in Japan and global, and people would be hyped. I like the green accent though. The only cool thing is the green accent. It has. I don't know. It just makes me warm and fuzzy on my tum tums. Okay, we're talking about the updates. Again, I don't know why they don't have any. I don't know why marketing. They don't market a lot of things. I think that's it, right? I think that's all the things that I can talk about for. What about their Japanese website? Maybe Japanese websites are more different than. Are way more different than the. Maybe they changed the season pass or the pickup or what we're gonna get. Maybe they. Ah, no, they don't. They don't. Not yet, though. They don't yet, right? They're still in season 1. Oh, it's only like 1 or 2 more days. Well, 2 more days technically. So yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. That's pretty much what I see. Yeah, so the balance changes aren't that bad. Again, they're really not that bad. I could tell you this from what I see. From what I can tell, it really isn't that bad. Ugh. It really isn't that bad, I tell you. Like, it really isn't that bad. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much what I had to do, right? Like, that's pretty much what I had to say overall, right? I have no problem with anything at all. I mean, I don't really have anything else to say other than, yeah, that was. Not bad, not bad. I mean, the patch notes wasn't that crazy, in my opinion. Like, there's some things that I think would have wished to see changes. Like, I guess, like, maybe I don't know, maybe like I don't know, like hopefully we get something cool. I mean, there's some cool patch notes. I mean, it's just not bad. It's just, I don't know. The patch notes was very interesting. That's all I'm gonna say for that, because again, it wasn't that great, but really isn't worth worth, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and also, I think I forgot to mention. I forgot to mention one little thing. One little thing. One little thing that I wanna talk about. I've got to show you one little thing before I end the stream. This. You know what this is? We're getting 2 characters. We're getting 2 free characters, so we still have 3 more left for a DLC character. And this, we're getting 2 free characters, Weather Report and Poochie, the final Poochie. And we get a free stage, which is I believe it's just the upside down one in Eyes of Heaven. No, we had this map before. I'm guessing they are gonna change it. Gonna change it maybe? I believe it's, yeah. This one, it's the spoilers if you have not watched JoJo. This is the Made in Heaven JoJo. Made in Heaven Poochie. And we have Weather Report. And I believe the reason why Weather Report is because they're gonna add an ability that's probably gonna spoil the whole thing. Spoil part 6. And I don't believe they have any announcements for that. But I believe it's like, I mean, there was a balance change, like a long time ago. Yeah, did version 1.3. I have actually not looked at the. Actually, never mind. It doesn't have anything. Yeah, that's pretty much all it is. That's what I want to show you a little. That's what I wanted to show you a little bit. Like, hey, there's gonna be a JoJo thingamajig that we're gonna have. So, hey man, we're gonna see a lot of things. I'll probably see a lot of things. I'm gonna stream JoJo December 1st. So that means November 30th. I'm gonna do Gundam Evolution. And then on Wednesday, I'm gonna do JoJo stream because the update is gonna be at the JoJo's gonna have an update with the 2 characters, and part 6 is gonna come out. So hopefully we do that. Today's 28th, right? So 29th, I'm gonna play Gundam Evolution because it's the final. You know. It's the final day of Gundam, season 1. So it's the final day. So I will be playing Gundam Evolution on season 1, or the last day of season 1, and then season 2 on November 30th. I'm gonna play it. Right, I'm gonna play it, and that's pretty much all I had to say. That's my schedule, and I'm gonna post that on my Instagram, my schedule, or what my schedule would be, right? But yeah, and hopefully, if you want to see more WWE, if you want to see more like me playing a WWE Supercard, I will. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna do. I will do a stream yeah, I'm gonna do so I'm gonna post a schedule or what I'm gonna do. Because I have a plan. I actually do have a plan on what I'm gonna play. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I had to say. Um, but yeah, this is it for me. I just wanted to say hi. Oh, and also to everyone, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you had a great dinner and all that. If you don't celebrate it, hope you had a good dinner as well and good. And like like hopefully you had like a lot of good food that you ate. Um, and hopefully, alright, that's probably it for me. That's pretty much it I have. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you tomorrow because today is just a day to say, hey, what I did, or I want to talk about Survivor Series and talk about the Gundam Evolution. No, I just wanted to talk all about that, so that's pretty much what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. I know it's a short stream, but I just want to say hi and didn't want to play any video games anyway a lot, so pretty much that. So anyways, thanks for watching. Peace, love, and hugs, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll play Gundam Evolution. Goodbye. And have a nice day.